Okay, there's two ways to send email through the CRM. Of course, you can send bulk email through the marketing section, but inside the CRM, there's two ways to send email. So the first way is when you're here under sales and leads, you see your lead view. You can come over here and just check one lead or check them all. So if you check one lead, you're going to get this little dialog here. Now, of course, if you check all of them, now you're basically any action you do up here is associated with all these leads. Now, one thing I do want to point out, this screen by default will show you 30 leads, and then you can page through. If you have thousands of leads, right, you can page through them. However, when you check this select all button, that's actually selecting everybody, not just the first 30. So be conscious of that. You'll see how many you've actually selected. If you're just trying to send the first page, you will have to check them one at a time. However, if you want to send to everybody on your filter for an email, and you check all, you're actually sending to everybody that you have within your filter results. So in this case, I just want to send one email to one lead. I would simply just select this lead, and then you're going to see this icon right here. So once you click that icon, you have the option of selecting your mail account. So whatever mail accounts you have set up, you can select. Then you also have the option of selecting a template. And so videos to follow will show you how to set up that template, and then put in your subject line and then build out your email. If you have an HTML email or something you want to start from there, you can actually drop the source code in here. I know a lot who use Outlook desktop. You want to do view source and grab something you already have and throw it in here. You can do that. Of course, you can make a template with that. But you're just simply building out the actual email within this little WYSIWYG here, right? So I have a video about all the mail merge options, all the ones that come from profiles to your leads and things like that. The most common for your leads is going to be first name. So if I was to write first name and just say, hey, this is my first email, I'm sending, and then I'm going to do thanks. And I'm going to throw my signature. So signature is this mode here, right? So, and I will put, and you can use the mail merge fields within the subject and the body, right? So when I hit send here, depending on how many I have selected, what this does is actually adds this email to a queue. This queue runs, depending on how many are going out, runs within 5 or 10 minutes. So this is not instant. This didn't actually send the email instant. You do have to wait about 5 minutes before you're going to receive it if you're testing it out. So this email added to the queue, it's going out. As soon as it goes sends, then there will be an actual record in the email or in the lead of that send. And matter of fact, it's going to run here in about 1 minute. So I'll go through and talk about sending one-off emails, and then I'll show you the timeline. So again, here, this is if you're going to send bulk email. This is literally you come in and you're going to select all your leads based on your filter. You're going to select 1 or 2 leads at a time, and you're just hitting this email icon and building out your email. Now, when you're inside a lead, you have the option to send an email as well. So when you go into your lead, you can send. So it actually went out here already, right? So that said email I sent just now. And it's, basically that was the email signature that I set up inside our email settings, right? So I use that signature. Of course, I wouldn't want to put thanks. I would just put my signature after it because I had kind regards. And again, that would pull in your HTML template for your signature as well. So here, when you're inside of a lead, you can click this icon here. When you click this icon, same thing, you can switch between your email accounts. You can pick a template. You can CC anybody you want. You can blind copy anybody you want. And then again, your subject here. So this is instant. So if you send out an email here, and so this is not added to a queue. So second email, and the signature tag, and hit send. Once you hit send, that's actually sending out that email directly to your lead, and you're going to receive that lead right then and there. So sending email directly through this platform, and as you can see, my tag, and I'm glad I did this. So the tag didn't go through, and the reason for that is I have a bracket there. I didn't do 2 curly brackets, right? So That's why you're not seeing the tag converted. And that's why it's always good to set up a template instead of free flow typing like that. And if you set up a template, you would already have those tags tested out. But as you can see, I messed up on my tag, which is a great example. It's a common mistake. We're curly bracket, 2 of them for all of our mail merge fields. And also, you'll notice you'll start seeing these email opened in your timeline. So we do send tracking for opens of email. So if I were to open this email, you'll actually see how many times I've opened it through here, including link clicks. So if I put a link inside that email, you'll also see it in your timeline. So just be aware of your tags, make sure they're in the right format, or you're going to get that issue here. But again, here you send an email, it's one-off, direct. It's sending an email, immediately. If you're doing it in the lead section and doing bulk send, that bulk email takes, roughly 5 to 10 minutes to go out, depending on the load. And so just be aware if you're testing it out, and just where there's a time limit for that to go out. So pretty easy. That's how you send your first email through the platform. And yeah,